I'm a post-kidney transplant. I was on dialysis for close to 9 years, but when I was on dialysis um, and being with Opulence back then, GWT, there was no Fountain of Life product yet. So I only encountered Fountain of Life 3 years ago when it first launched. So at that time, I'm already been transplanted. I just celebrated my 5 years kidney transplant anniversary. Yes, about 2 years ago, around when Fountain of Life first launched, like 3 years ago, my transplant team was giving me the bad news that my kidney numbers have gotten worse and that I may have to consider dialysis. So, of course, that's very disappointing and bumming considering I waited 9 years for a kidney transplant in Canada. And to go back on dialysis is not something you look forward to. And to get the news that I may have to go back to dialysis sooner than I think, and then go through the whole process of being on the list for a kidney transplant is very disheartening. So, of course, at that time, I was already using Fountain of Life. So I just continued to use my Fountain of Life product and did some of my own research and got my medical team to approve me of using Fountain of Life because um, whenever we're taking health supplement, we should always let a health team know so they could follow up with you, right? So yeah, so my team approved of it, like Henry said, because they heard that it's very similar to flaxseed. So when I first take a Fountain of Life, I did not take like 10 drops at once. Like I built myself up. So I limit how many drops of FOL I take because I'm also on immune suppressant drugs. So I don't want uh, too much immune system boost because that'll be bad. Because when you do any organ transplant, if your immunity boost is too high, it's suppressing the medication to allow the body to accept the organ being transplanted. So I had to be very careful how much drops of Fountain of Life I consume to create a fine balance between a healthy immunity but also not too much immunity that will affect my transplanted kidney. So that's my story. So my numbers are very stable right now. The kidney function is stable. So I think this week I would go for a blood work. And once I have my blood work, I could share with the community. Thank you. Sorry, I also forget to mention I also have hypertension too. So I have to take my blood pressure pills and also a Fountain of Life. It's safe, yeah. But it's always best to check with your medical team and tell them what you're doing so they are up to date of what supplement you're taking.